Welcome, everybody, to today's episode of Hard Hat Chat. I'm Justin Smith, CEO of Contractor Plus. I'm really excited. Today we have Gerritt Bake, CEO of Built Pro, joining us. Gerritt, thanks for being here.
Thanks, Justin. It's great to be here. Excited to dig into this. AI on the job site is something I believe will change how contractors operate.
Absolutely. Let's start simple. AI is a buzzword these days. But what does AI on the job site really mean, especially for estimating, scheduling, and paperwork?
At its core, for a contractor, it means using machine learning, computer vision, predictive analytics, tools that help convert drawings, plans, historical data, vendor pricing, labor history into actionable real-time decisions. For example, instead of manually measuring each wall, door, window on a blueprint, AI can parse those drawings and produce quantity takeoffs in minutes. That drastically reduces manual effort and human error.
Right. I've seen that happen. Actually, there are industry write-ups on this. One recent post shows that AI estimating tools are reducing the time for takeoffs and delivering faster bids.
Exactly. According to the 2025 blog from Infrared, companies using AI-driven estimating report higher bid win rates and improved profitability. And it's not just theory. Contractors are already seeing benefits.
That's big, because estimating has always been one of the biggest bottlenecks and risk points. Wrong quantities, outdated cost data, material price swings, labor cost variance.
And AI helps tackle many of those. When AI takes your blueprints, or BIM models, extract material quantities automatically, compares with up-to-date supplier pricing, you get a cost estimate that's far closer to reality faster.
Let's talk about scheduling and project management. Estimating is one thing, but schedule delays, resource conflicts, miscoordination, those kill margins too.
Very true. And AI can help there too. Through predictive scheduling tools, AI analyzes past project data, resource availability, weather forecasts, supply chain risks, and builds optimized schedules. It can also identify potential bottlenecks before they surface.
I read a recent industry review that suggested AI-enabled scheduling can cut planning time and improve schedule accuracy, reducing delays significantly.
Absolutely. And on busy job sites, when you have multiple trades, electric, plumbing, HVAC, framing, AI helps coordinate tasks, allocate crews, materials, equipment, reducing idle time, and improving overall efficiency.
Another area I see is paperwork, compliance, documentation, and admin tasks. Historically, hugely time-consuming for contractors.
Right. And AI also helps with document automation, from parsing contracts, RFIs, submittals, to compliance reports, change orders, drawing revisions. Instead of manually sifting through pages, AI tools can extract relevant clauses, track deadlines, highlight compliance or scope changes, saving hours of admin work and reducing risk of oversight.
That's critical, especially for small and mid-sized contractors who don't have large back-office teams.
Yes, and it's not just about speed, it's about consistency, accuracy, and enabling contractors to scale without proportionally increasing admin staff.
So, with all these benefits, estimating, scheduling, paperwork, AI sounds almost magical. But of course, there are limitations and caveats.
Definitely. First, AI works best when you have clean, structured data. If drawings are old paper PDFs, low resolution, or missing metadata, AI may misinterpret or miss items.
Also, many projects have unique conditions, custom jobs, local codes, last-minute changes, which require human judgment, nuance, on-the-ground decision-making. AI can suggest, but final call still needs a human.
Agreed. Another challenge is integration. Your AI solution must sync with your existing workflow, ERP, project management tools, subcontractor coordination. Otherwise, you end up with fragmented data and overhead without real gains.
Let's talk risk and cost. There's initial investment, training team, data cleanup. For a small firm, that could be a barrier.
True, but many AI tools today are cloud based, modular, and scalable. Contractors can start small, maybe just estimating or scheduling. See real gains before scaling.
Good point. So let's get practical. For contractors listening, especially small or mid sized firms, what's a good first step to adopt AI on the job site?
I'd say start with digitizing your project data. Keep plans, drawings, historical job data, material and labor cost records in structured digital format. Then choose one workflow to pilot: estimating or scheduling or admin automation. Test on a small project. Measure time saved, accuracy improvement.
And once you see gains, expand to other workflows. Integrate with ERP or project management tools. Over time, you build a data driven backbone.
Exactly. And there's evidence the payoff is real. According to one analysis, AI and data analytics in construction can bring cost savings of 10 to 15% on projects while reducing schedule deviations and engineering hours.
That's compelling.
And what's even more encouraging, adoption of AI and data analytics in construction is growing rapidly. According to a 2025 industry report, the global AI in construction market is on track to increase more than fivefold by 2032, showing contractors and firms are putting serious bets on this transformation.
That's a strong signal. It indicates this isn't just experimental. More players are committing. So, Gerritt, beyond cost and schedule savings, in what other ways is AI helping job site operations today?
Several ways. For one, resource allocation and waste reduction. AI driven estimating and planning tools help more precisely order materials, right size crews, and avoid over ordering or overstaffing. That means less waste, lower material cost, and leaner on site operations. Some platforms report up to 20% cost reduction and substantial reductions in material waste when AI based estimation is used.
That agility can make a difference, especially on mid-size or residential jobs where margins are tight. Anything on schedule adherence or rework reduction?
Yes, AI based project management systems combining predictive analytics, past project data, real time progress feeds help foresee delays, resource clashes, or bottlenecks before they happen. That means fewer surprises on site and smoother flow. According to recent studies, AI used in scheduling and monitoring can reduce planning time, improve schedule accuracy, and minimize deviations.
That's powerful. And I guess with fewer delays or reworks, overall project risk goes down.
Exactly. And also, on quality control, safety, and compliance, AI supports better oversight. For example, computer vision, ML, or analytics on job site data can flag safety risks, monitor compliance, detect defects early, and ensure standards are met. This helps avoid costly rework, accidents, or liability issues.
So, overall, cost savings, better estimates, improved scheduling, less waste, stronger safety and quality. AI seems to touch many pain points of construction business.
True, but I want to highlight something important. AI works well when you have good data and good processes. If your cost histories, project records, plans and drawings, vendor data, all are chaotic or incomplete, AI's output will be shaky. AI augments, it doesn't magically fix messy foundation.
Right. Garbage in, garbage out. So firms need to invest in cleaning up data, standardizing workflows before expecting full benefit.
Another real world challenge: many contractors see AI as a futuristic tool requiring big tech teams. In reality, there are lighter solutions now. cloud-based, easy to deploy, scalable. For smaller or mid-sized contractors, adopting incrementally, say just for takeoff or scheduling, can show ROI without heavy upfront cost.
That's encouraging. Makes AI adoption realistic, not just for big firms.
Finally, think beyond immediate project cost time savings. Using AI builds a data driven backbone for your business. Over time, as you collect more project data, track performance, compare estimates versus actuals, AI helps you forecast better, bid smarter, manage risk, and scale sustainably.
Makes sense, especially for firms aiming to grow. Predictive modeling, historical benchmarking, trend analysis, these become huge assets.
Yep. And given current trends, more investment, more solutions, increasing adoption, the firms embracing AI early are likely to have a meaningful edge in efficiency, profitability, and competitiveness. Agreed? And there's one more thing. Let's walk through a real world style case, anonymized, to show how a contractor firm might adopt AI and benefit, then transition into what a contractor should ask before buying AI tools. Imagine a mid sized contractor in Texas doing mostly commercial fit outs and small office builds. Let's call them Blue Ridge Builders. A year ago, Blue Ridge was struggling. Their estimating team spent several days per bid, takeoffs were error prone, and some bids came in too high or too low, causing losses or losing jobs. They decided to pilot an AI powered estimating tool. They scanned their blueprints, uploaded past project costs and vendor pricing data, and let the AI generate takeoffs plus cost estimates automatically. Result? What previously took 3 to 4 days was reduced to a few hours. They increased number of bids per week by 40% and saw bid win rate rise. For one project, the AI-driven estimate avoided material overordering, reducing waste and saving roughly 8% on material cost compared to previous similar jobs. Then they added AI-driven scheduling. The AI tool looked at crew availability, material lead times, and projected timeline, flagged a potential resource crunch 2 weeks before start. They rearranged subcontractor schedule, avoided delays, and completed on time. The firm estimated overall project cost savings of about 12 to 15% versus their previous similar jobs, thanks to fewer delays, less rework, and optimized resource usage. They also started using AI for admin and documentation, contract reviews, compliance checklists, material submittals. That cut admin side overhead by nearly half, freeing project managers to spend more time on site or on new jobs. That example really shows how starting small can pay off and quickly. Exactly. And that leads me to some practical steps and a checklist for contractors who want to try AI on the job site for the first time. Checklist for first time AI adoption for contractors. Digitize all project data, drawings, blueprints, cost sheets, vendor rates, past project history. Pick one high impact pain point, e.g., takeoffs or estimating, scheduling, or paperwork, rather than trying to change everything at once. Choose an AI tool that integrates with your existing workflow or software stack. Avoid forcing a complete overhaul. Run AI outputs in parallel with human review for first few projects. Treat AI as assistant, not replacement. Measure clear KPIs, time saved on takeoffs, estimating accuracy, reduction in material waste, improved scheduling adherence, reduction in admin hours. Collect feedback from on-site crews and project managers. Ensure AI outputs make sense in real-world context, not just what a model thinks is optimal. Scale gradually. Once you see reliable results on one workflow, expand to others.
That's practical and manageable. Sometimes big tech change feels overwhelming, but this makes it look doable.
For sure. Now, if you're a contractor evaluating AI tools, there are important questions you need to ask before buying. This helps avoid tools that overpromise and underdeliver. Questions contractors should ask before buying AI tool. Can I verify what the AI produces? The tool should let me audit and adjust outputs, especially for takeoffs, quantities, and cost estimates. Blind trust can lead to costly mistakes. Does this AI tool fit into my current workflow, or will it force me to rework everything? If it's disruptive and hard to integrate, that's a red flag. What happens when AI gets it wrong? Is there an easy way to override or correct errors? Being able to detect and fix mistakes is critical, especially in construction, where small errors can lead to big overrun. Does the tool have transparent data handling and privacy protection? Construction data, vendor rates, client plans, these may be sensitive. You need clarity on how the vendor uses or retains your data. What integrations does the tool support? Does it work with your ERP, project management system, drawing repositories, vendor databases? If it's isolated, value drops drastically. Is there support training for my team? Especially if your staff is not tech savvy, good onboarding, documentation, and support matter. What are the upfront and ongoing costs? License fees, data cleanup, training, process changes, and what ROI can I expect over 6 to 12 months?
That's a robust set of checks. So, from AI is nice theory to AI makes business sense, these questions help cut through hype.
Exactly. And one final thing, think long term. AI isn't a one time boost. As you build data history with each project, cost data, staff productivity, vendor performance, schedule outcomes, AI becomes more powerful and predictive. Over time, you can use AI not just for individual projects, but for strategic planning, risk management, business growth forecasting.
Couldn't agree more. Before we wrap up, let's talk about hype versus reality. Where do you think AI hype overshoots expectation?
I think one common misconception is expecting AI to fully replace humans. That's unrealistic. AI is a tool, an amplifier of human capability. Another is assuming it works perfectly out of the box. Without good data and proper workflows, AI output can be flawed.
Also, many contractors expect instant ROI, but realistically, adoption takes time, data cleanup, training, change management. If you treat AI as a magic bullet, you'll be disappointed.
Right. The smart way is to treat AI as a long term investment, part of your process evolution.
Great. So, final thoughts. For contractors evaluating AI adoption, what should they keep in mind?
Data quality matters. Start small. Evaluate tools carefully. Look for those that integrate well with your workflow. Combine AI outputs with human judgment, especially for complex or custom jobs, and use AI to augment, not replace.
Perfect. Thanks a lot, Gerritt, for this deep and honest conversation. I think for many contractors out there, small or big, this gives actionable insight.
Thank you, Justin. Always glad to share. Hope this helps contractors use AI smartly and realistically.
And thanks to all our listeners. If you're in contracting, thinking about AI adoption, or curious how to apply it right, give this a try. Until next time.